Hey, pleasant good morning to you. God is so good. I read in your hearing from Genesis chapter 3 and verse 24. It says, So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubims and a flaming sword which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life. Why do we keep coming back? You ever ask that question? Coming back to familiar places. Is it because you got your first kiss from your girlfriend at that spot? Is it because you learned to swim at that spot and you have good emotions? Is it because some years ago you enjoyed a beautiful sunset? What is it? Is it because you enjoyed fruits from that orchard? The question is, why do we keep coming back? Well, basically, man is a creature of habit. And when something pleases you, you want to go back, let's say, for that scenery. Why we keep coming back? Is it because at this particular workplace, you worked for years and you made your first million there? Listen, let us understand that the text here that I just read, Adam and Eve had a beautiful home, a beautiful garden. And because of disobedience, disobeying God, they were chased or put out of the Garden of Eden. I am certain that many days Adam and Eve longed to go back inside, and most likely they walked past the gate of the Garden of Eden but could not go inside. As I look at our world today, at so many displaced children, especially those in the Ukraine who had to run for their lives. Oh, some of them had to run and leave the teddy bears. They had to run and leave the pets. That must be very disturbing for them. But listen, as I look at that, I have hope. Not in this world, because this world is not our hope. Some of these children will never get to come back. Some of them who ran from Syria and from Afghanistan and from Iraq and from the Ukraine, they will never get to come back. Sad, eh? But I have hope. The hope is in the resurrection. The hope is in the new world. Let us be faithful and live to please God, so that one day, even though we may not come back to our familiar environment, we will get a chance to occupy the new earth that God would have created. Our God and Father, help someone to hold on to that hope in the new earth that God is going to create. Help that person not to mourn too much for this world, but to live a God-fearing life so that they can get an opportunity to be with Jesus Christ someday. Thank you ever so much, oh Lord. May God bless you as you go through the day.
Spirit.